Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyil kareem Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. So yesterday, actually in sequence and order, we skipped the one thing. We jumped to Baitul Mal. Baitul Mal is later on. So before Baitul Mal, number 7, if someone made a will of his whole property, or more than 1/3, so it would be taken as it is. According to Imam Abu Hanifa, if he does not have any hair, yes, but according to Imam Shafi and Ahmad, if he has hairs, then for more than 1/3, their approval is needed. And same is the case near Abu Hanifa, if the hairs are there. But Imam Malik says, even their approval is not a legal approach. It does not have any legal effect. Got it? And in case of having no hair, still his will in more than 1/3 is void according to 3 of them. You should write it. If somebody made the will of his whole property, so according to Abu Hanifa, if it does not have any hair, that is done. It is done. But according to Imam Malik, Shafi and Ahmad, that is done only to 1/3. 2/3 will go to Baitul Mal. Now we will go ahead to number 8, which is Baitul Mal. We started yesterday. That if no one of the aforesaid 7 categories exist, so then the property of the deceased will go to where? To the National Exchequer, to Baitul Mal. And as we mentioned, that according to Malik and Shafi, Baitul Mal is a hair. Baitul Mal is a hair. But according to Abu Hanifa and Ahmad, Baitul Mal is not a hair. The property goes to Baitul Mal as lost and found. As what? As lost and found. Now Baitul Mal has 4 original and basic branches. Number 1, branch number 1, the branch of Humus. Humus mean 1/5. In this branch, 1/5 of ghanima, ghanima means spoils of war, because 4 parts will go to the mujahideen, and the 5th one will go to Baitul Mal. So in this part, that 1/5 of booty or spoils of war would be kept. Also, almost 1/5 of number 1 of ghanima. Of what? Ghanima means spoils of war. A technical name is booty. And number 2, as we are eating booty is like booty. Yes, booty of meat. Yes, tikka. Tikka is also called what? Booty. So we do eat it like booty. Yes. Number 2, 1/5 of rekaz will go to the same branch. What is? Rekaz. Rekaz is of 2 types. Number 1, natural treasury, mines, etc. And number 2, being put by humans. Because sometimes when the people are leaving a specific area, yes, because the invaders came and they controlled the area, so they cannot take the whole property with them, yes, so they dig some well and put things there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why in Pakistan, people are digging even the graves. Somewhere there is only 1 or 2 graves, big, like 20 yards. Yes, and in most of them, the Hindus, they have put their idols, or they have put their gold or precious stones. When they were leaving area and they were going to India, so they were putting it there. And lot of people they can find. Yes. So rekaz is actually hidden treasury. Hidden treasury, a natural one, and hidden treasury put by humans. Got it or not? Now, this one, this is called ma'adin. What? Ma'adin. And this one is called kanz. In Arabic, national treasury, that's called ma'adin. And put by humans is called kanz. Note, the fuqaha, the jurist, they have a different approach in this regard. Imam Abu Hanifa says, it is to the authority to give it to someone as long as he is alive. As long as he is alive. If that's a natural mine, yes, like salt, coal, and things like that. So that's up to the authority to give it to someone. Yes, we call it lease. We call it what? And that lease is by very nominal price. That's very nominal price for coal and for all these type of things, because it needs lot of labor. Yes? So this is up to the authority. Authority means the government. To the government. to give it to someone, but it could not be inherited by his heirs if he dies. The moment he dies, so the lease is gone. Got it? Imam Shafi said, the treasury follows the land where it is found. So if that is found in a land which is owned by someone, so it will go to the owner of the land. And if that is in the property of the government, then it will go to the government. But in case of such a land, which is not owned neither by the government, nor by an individual, yes, we call it Shamilat-e-Deh. We call it what? Shamilat-e-Deh, the common property of the entire village. The common property of the whole city. Yes, so if that is found in such a land, then it will go to Baitul Mal and to one who found it. It will go to Baitul Mal and to one who found it. Means, that's according to Imam Shafi, means that he will pay the zakat of the whole found after 1 year. He will pay the zakat of the whole found after what? After 1 year. But that is also in certain cases, not in everything found. You should write it. That is, in certain cases. Imam Malik says, if the found is with by a little labor, then 1/5 will go to the Baitul Mal. And if the labor or the expenses are a lot, then he will pay the zakat. And zakat is 1 out of 40. $1 out of $40. But according to Hanafis, there are 3 types of treasuries. Number 1, a solid one. Solid mine. Solid one means? Say. Solid mines. Like precious stones. Like what? Precious stones. So there is nothing payable in this mine. In this mine, there is nothing payable. Number 2, flowing mines. Flowing mines, like gas and gasoline. What? Which is very cheap now. Gas and gasoline is for free. Now is what? 439. So if the mines is a flowing thing or flowing material, so there is nothing in this also, except mercury. Except what? Except mercury. In mercury there is 1/5. It will go to the Baitul Mal. And this is near Abu Hanifa and Muhammad. In Mercury, still Abu Yusuf said nothing is there. Abu Yusuf said, but he says, nothing is there. But Abu Hanifa and Muhammad says, there is 1/5 only in Mercury. Which is a flowing material. Yes? Liquid. That's what? Liquid. You can say liquid. And number 3. Melting materials. Like iron, gold, silver. All these are meltable. It could be melt. So in Hanafi school of jurisprudence, in all melting material there is 1/5 which will go to the Baitul Mal. Note, Abu Yusuf says that precious things found in river and water, like pearl, gold, coral. 3 things are found there. Pearl, gold, coral. Coral is called what? Say, not coal. Coral. What's that called? In another language. In Pashto, in Urdu, in Persian, in Arabic. يَخْرُجُ مِنْهُمَ اللُّؤْلُؤُ وَالْمَرْجَانِ. Lu'lu' is pearl, marjan is coral. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Ar-Rahman, يَخْرُجُ مِنْهُمَ اللُّؤْلُؤُ وَالْمَرْجَانِ. From both types of mean saltish ocean and sweet ocean. Saltish ocean and sweet ocean. يَخْرُجُ مِنْهُمَ اللُّؤْلُؤُ وَالْمَرْجَانِ. Therefrom, the coral and the pearls are coming out. It's your jewelry. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. So which one of the favors of your Lord you will deny and belie? Got it? So Abu Yusuf says that all these things, pearl, gold and coral, coming out of ocean, there is 1/5 in all these which will go to the Baitul Mal. Got it? So this was the first branch of Baitul Mal. In this branch, these things would be put. Number 2. Branch number 2. Where the zakat of cattle and the usher. Usher means 1/10. 1/10 of the agriculture product. 1/10 of the agriculture product. If the land is irrigated by heaven water, mean by rain. Heaven water mean by rain. And if that is watered or irrigated by canals or carres or dug well or tube well or things like that, yes, then there be not 1/10, 1/20th. 1 out of? Yes, you should write it. But both of them is called the usher and nisful usher. This one is called the usher. Like this, usher. And the second one is called the nisful usher. Half of the 1/10. So half of the 1/10 is actually 1/20th. Nisful usher. So the zakat of cattle and usher of both type, it will go to that branch of Baitul Mal. Also, the tax being taken from Muslims, like business tax, property tax, or things like that. So that will go to this branch of Baitul Mal. Because Islamically, yes, these different type of branches, the money would be spent in different categories. You cannot club it together. Every branch has its own place to be spent there. Yes? Got it or not it? Number 3, branch number 3. So you put it, what? The tax being taken by? From Muslims. Like business tax or property tax or as the case may be. Yes, that is the first category. Number 3, branch number 3. The kharaj. What? Kharaj. That's a tax, agricultural tax, fixed on the agricultural land of non-Muslims. Agricultural land of non-Muslims. And the jizya. What? Which is a tax which is fixed. Kharaj is agricultural tax of non-Muslims. And jizya is agricultural tax of non-Muslims. The jizya is tax of non-Muslim, not agriculture. Tax of non-Muslim. Those who have earning hands. Those who have earning hands. Maybe doing labor or whatever. And that's also very nominal. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was taking 6 dinar from a labor per year. 6 dinar per year. 12 dinar from a medium one, and 24 dinar from a rich person. Got it? Got it or not it? That's called jizya. That's called jizya. Why? Because they are the citizens of the Islamic State. They are citizens of. As far as the case of Muslims is concerned, they are paying a lot. They are paying zakat. They are paying sadaqat. They are paying Sadaqat Al Fitr. They are paying their kafarat. They are paying their fidyas. Yes, they are paying their nazars and pledges. Lot of things are there. So they are paying a lot. So what the non-Muslim? They will ticket free? No ticket free. Yes, got it or not it? Yes, so jizya. And the tax. Which is taken from non-Muslims, citizens or non-citizens. Non-Muslims are of 2 types. Some of them, they are citizens of Islamic State. And some of them, they are not citizens, but they are visiting Islamic State. Also, the gifts of non-Muslim states and governments. Look, these things are very common. When you will be in practical politics, and so there are laws. Yani you are going as a government delegate outside. You are going where? As a government delegate outside. So this is a protocol. That's the governments, they are giving gifts to the government delegates, and sometimes these gifts are very precious. Yes? So every government, they have rules and laws in this regard. Like in Pakistan, a gift, now it is appraised, but at that time when I was in assembly, so the gift was in a means for you individually. If you are in a government delegate somewhere in another country, and they gifted you something, so if that is up to 10,000 rupees, that's yours. That's what? Yours. And if that is more than that, it is more than that, so you have to give it to the government exchequer. You have to give it to the government exchequer. So they will pay you 10,000 rupees, and whatever the price of that thing is, yes, they will put it on auction later on. Yes. And if you want that thing, for example, a watch, which has pearls there, or diamonds there, and that's of 100,000 rupees, and you want it, then you have to pay 90,000 rupees, because 10,000 is yours. And you will pay another 90,000, or whatever they decide, and you will take it. Got it? But here, the case is that the gifts given by non-Muslim states and governments, and also the fay. Fay. It will go to the Baitul Mal, to this branch number 3. Also, fay will go to this branch. What's the difference between fay and ghanima? Yes, in fay there is no battle. Without battle being taken from non-Muslims. Without battle, they're taken from non-Muslims, because the moment the Muslims army entered the area, so what they did? They surrendered. And they got it without having any battle. So that's called what? Fay. So the whole fay will go to this branch of Baitul Mal. The whole fay. There is no any part and share of Mujahideen, because no jihad is there. Huh? Yes, bounty without fight, yeah. Booty. But that's called fay, because booty is actually ghanima. Or any compensation for a peace treaty, any financial compensation for what? For a peace treaty. So it will go to this branch of Baitul Mal. So there are 5 types of things. Number 1, kharaj. Number 2, jizya. Number 3, the gifts of non-Muslim states. Number 4, fay. Number 5, what? The compensation or peace treaty. And branch number 4, this is the branch of number 1, lost and found. We are here. We are in this topic. That someone who passed away and he did not have anyone. So his property is just like lost and found. So it will go to the Baitul Mal, to this branch number 4. So the lost and found, number 1. Number 2, the taraka, are the left behind of a deceased without hair. The left behind of what? Deceased without hair. And the blood money of someone being killed having no hair. Blood money of someone being killed, but he does not have any hair to take it. Got it? But if somebody being killed by way of mistake, by way of what? Because blood money is only in killing by mistake. Killing by intention, there is execution. There is what? There is execution. Yes. But killing by mistake, there is what? Blood money. 100 camels. Blood money is 100 camels. So now, the guy being hit by the car of someone, so got killed. Yes, nobody is there to claim his death, because he does not have anyone. You know what I'm saying? But the government is the guardian. Yes, no matter who is that guy. So the government is the guardian. So when the case would be decided and the blood money is paid, who will take it? He does not have any hair. It will go to this branch of Baitul Mal. It will go to this branch of Baitul Mal. Now tomorrow we will talk about that where we will spend the money of all these 4 branches. Yes. Safla, if you will come next time, so you will have a share also. Otherwise you will lose it.